kept in a strong room. In battle, they would represent a point beyond which the men could not retreat. To lose them in battle was a huge disgrace and would often lead to the disbandment of the unit which had lost its standards. The corner cue sounding out, bringing the men into line. Each man has to fit into the line, know where he has to go. Now, the men have been trained up. The men can be sent anywhere in this vast empire. But these men are the second Augusta, and they are being sent to Britain. Imagine what Britain was like in 75 AD, what Caerleon might have been like in 75 AD. This was a land known to the Romans, but still a mysterious place, full of terrifying warriors who could fight naked or covered in woad with huge swords. So these men are being sent to try and complete the conquest of Wales in 75 AD. Now, we are a little short of Caerleon's warriors today, which is where you lovely people come in. You can face the might of Rome. You will get a taste of what it was like to face the greatest fighting force of the ancient world, what it was like and how it was done. Are you ready for war, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah!
Oh, come on. Are you ready for war?
Yeah!
Good, because this is where it gets messy. The Romans soldiers are set out in line abreast. This is the first fighting formation the Romans would use. Now, normally, our battle would be started by throwing volleys of pila, as you've seen. We tried that, it got very messy. We're still sorting out the legalities. So, the pila have been put down for the display. The centurion is saying, "Procede," march on. But you can note the auxilia on the sides, protecting the wings of the line. The swords are drawn. This is the shield wall. Imagine facing this. You are used to fighting for personal glory, fighting with insults, perhaps by single combat. You've never seen war like this before. How do you fight the Roman shield wall? What do you aim at? The step is called. The men maintain the line. So that's your first taste of Roman warfare, with the auxilia protecting the rear of the line as it withdraws. Auxilia were excellent troops. Just because they were non-citizens doesn't mean they could be taken lightly. In fact, they were perfectly capable of winning battles by themselves. Now, you fought the Romans in open battle, and you had a taste of their steel. What next? Maybe you could retire to a hill fort. Britain was famous for its hill forts, like Maiden Castle in Dorset, vast earthen ramparts with wooden palisades. But the Romans had a very famous tactic called the testudo, Latin for tortoise. And as the name suggests, it's a very hard shell. See how the shields are locked together like a tiled roof, and that's exactly how this is meant to work. Missiles thrown from above will just bounce off. Any rocks or spears, arrows, slingshots will just bounce off. Again, the auxilia at the wings, guarding against surprise attacks. Imagine yourself, you think you're secure in your hill fort, and this approaches. Again, a level of discipline, a level of organisation is unheard of. And it's not just hard, it's mobile as well. They can send this against any part of your fortifications. Under the shelter of shields, engineers with pickaxes and crowbars can break through gates and palisades. And there's no frame, it's just the men holding it together. And that's no mean feat, ladies and gentlemen. Give them another round of applause.